This is 18-year-old David Ohlson, and this is his father, Aaron. Just a few hours before, David had shot his mother with a shotgun after getting into an argument with her. His mother is currently at the hospital, and doctors are not sure if she's going to make it.
David, keep praying.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Dear Lord Jesus, please.
Dad.
David, please.
Dad.
Yes,
Praise his name.
I am.
Praise his
Dear
name.
Lord Jesus, please.
No matter what happens. No matter what happens. Praise his heavenly name. Praise his name.
Okay.
Praise his name, God.
Dear Lord Jesus.
Jesus heavenly.
David, my God, man. David, that was for home defense. It's not to hurt yourself or anybody else.
I'm worried about her right now.
I understand that.
It's my fault. It's my fault. Whatever, it's my fault. Just pray for her.
Dear Lord Jesus, please, dear God in heaven, please, Jesus Christ, Lord, please, please.
Dear Lord Jesus, please forgive me for my sins. Please forgive my son and my wife for their sins. Please be with my wife. Jesus, God, I can't believe this, Jesus, please.
So basically what I'd like you to do is just kind of walk us through what
That's
happened.
fine. I can imagine. You want to know what happened. I get it. So just you guys tell me when you're ready. I'm just nervous, dude. My wife's in surgery.
I understand. Go ahead.
All right, so I'll speed you up to date. We've been separated for 3 weeks. My wife left, and we haven't had a divorce, but she wants one. I don't want one. Long story short, I had to take a whole week off work. She was gone. She didn't want to come around the house. It was just me, my son, my dogs, and I'm desperately trying to get in touch with her and get her back. She didn't want anything to do. She wanted to leave me. She said she didn't love me anymore and all that kind of stuff. So then I begged her. I said, come back home, Adriana, please. You've got to be home. I mean, I'll leave the house. Whatever. You've got to be here. My son needs you. The dog needs you. The house needs you. My job, I'm gone. I work 80, 90, 100 hours a week. I'm gone 5-6 days a week. I'm never home. She called me at 12:26 a.m. and she just said, David, your son, he's acting up. He's been under a lot of stress. He's talking crazy talk. And she's like, I can't take this. This is it, this, that, and the other. And of course, I'm just getting out of bed. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, like, please. And I'm like, Adriana, just calm down. And she doesn't even want me there. But I'm like, I didn't even tell her I was coming. I was like, Adriana, just calm down. So then I went on ahead and got dressed and left. Now, when I was driving, she called me back. And she said, everything's okay. Oh, Jesus, God, please, no.
Aaron receives a phone call from the hospital, and he is terrified to answer it.
What? No! What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you let my son in here?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Please tell me there's nothing you can do? David, she's gone.
I killed her.
David.
I killed her.
David.
Stop.
Oh my God. Please, Jesus, please.
Promise
David,
light in the darkness.
David.
My God,
Jesus.
that is who you are.
There's nothing you can do.
No, just keep praying, Dad. Keep praying. I feel it in my heart.
I'm praying, David. Oh,
Dad.
Yes.
When Paul and Silas were in prison and everybody was shaking, they did. They prayed to God.
Please,
I worship you, Lord.
Please,
I worship you, Lord. I worship you, Lord. I worship you, Lord. I worship you, Lord. I worship you, Lord.
Please, dear God, please.
I worship you, Lord.
Come on. I lost my mom in September. I lost my little brother in November.
Help her, Jesus.
Jesus, please, God.
Jesus.
Please.
Oh, Jesus.
I bought it for protection, man. Jesus. Oh. Oh my God. Please, Jesus, please. Oh my God.
Hey, look, I know this is difficult.
Dude.
Situation.
But
The officers do their best to calm Aaron down so they can finish the interview and find out what happened.
The minute I got there, I walked in the house. I'm like, what is going on? My son was sitting down. She was standing there with her arms crossed. And I'm like, what is going on, guys? What is going on? And it all happened so fast. And then she was like, what did she even say? It had kind of chilled out, and I was like, David, what is going on, dude? And then he gets up, and I don't know if he had the gun when he got up, or if he went and got it. I just know that I'm standing there, my wife's standing there. He kind of walked over here, and then when I looked, he's got the gun in his hands. And then he just kind of was like moving around with it like this, and I said, David, 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 and then it went off. That's all I got for you, dude.
Okay.
I bought that gun for protection for my house. Okay? I've been wanting to do that.
Where's the gun normally kept? Here,
We had it in a gun safe. We had it in a gun safe.
Okay.
But David has got psychological issues, but he has gotten better. I thought he'd been doing very good. And he was just kind of standing there with the gun like blank look. Like nothing there.
The officers ask David to come in so they can get his side of the story. The goal now is to figure out if it was an accident or did he intentionally pull the trigger.
We're just trying to find out what happened. Okay. So, kind of help me understand. Just walk me through what happened tonight.
Okay. I got nothing to hide.
Okay.
David, just talk. Just talk to the man.
I'm
Not
gonna
all
talk.
this, I got nothing to hide.
I'm just gonna open up. I'm gonna say things how it is.
Okay, that's fine, David. That's fine.
That's great. That's what we want.
Your mom would want you to be honest.
Absolutely.
Regardless of whether I killed her or not, I just lost my mom.
Absolutely.
For one thing, we are going through a tough time. He has watched me suffer. He has watched his mother suffer.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, before she left, before we had a problem, he was doing great.
Mhm.
They had a discussion.
It was great.
They had a discussion about leaving me. And I was betrayed and upset with both of them.
Mhm.
My son seen how I suffered, and he realized it's not what he thought. He just wanted peace in the house. My son has seen me crying every day that I talk to him.
Oh my God! I rolled with her downtown.
I
rolled with her downtown yesterday. We had a good time the last time.
This goes
What'd you guys do?
It was nice to me for once.
tonight.
Yesterday, we drove around downtown. I don't know if that was God saying, this is the last time you're going to be with your mom.
Did you guys
Hang
go
on.
anywhere specific?
Let's
Did you
see.
just drive
So
around?
We were just driving around and I was trying to be on good terms. I've been trying to stay strong. I'm not going to victimize myself, but I'm not crazy though. So it's my fault.
Okay.
oh my God.
And I thought I could be strong. I thought I wasn't going to break or kill anybody else.
So what happened tonight then?
Because it's not fun to think about what led up to the situation. My mom dies 3 weeks later because of me. Imagine that. 3 weeks later, right after everything goes back together, you kill your mom.
What do you mean?
And you love your mom. I've been having psychological problems. I wasn't a vegetable, but I was able to do things, and I decided to go, you know what? Screw it. Even though I got all these mental illnesses, I'm not crazy. I can do things.
Sure.
And I decided to take a step. And I'm getting a car. I'm about to get a job.
Okay. Wow.
And I was going to go to college. My mom was there. My mom comes to me, and she's like, can we keep a secret? And I was like, I'm about to divorce your dad, and I know he loves her. But they've been arguing, and all I've seen with them is arguing. So I thought they didn't love each other. I thought it was going to be better that way.
Aaron shows the detectives text messages between him, his son, and his wife that show a family on the verge of collapse. David hated his mother because she wanted a divorce, and he blamed her for ruining his life.
This is the most tragic thing that happened in my life. But, alright.
So what happened tonight? What happened tonight?
Alright. I get home from school. God. Call my mom. I hear her voice. If I remember correctly, she was, I don't remember if she was at a friend's. Yeah, she was at She was going to go to the airport to bring back a rental car. She was with Tatiani, her best friend.
Okay.
And I slept for the entire day because, I'm going through it. And then she comes home, and then I get really heated because my mom used to be the most empathetic, the most amazing mother I've ever had. She still is, in my heart at least.
Mm-hmm.
She's been going through a lot, but at the end of the day, I believe that everything's a sign. I believe certain people in her life had bad spirits on them.
Okay.
I believe that ever since she started talking to these people, her best friends, getting close to them, I believe that's what caused her to be unempathetic. She was talking about leaving me. She was talking about leaving my life. And, back then, it was like she was crap talking. I didn't believe it, but now I believed her, so I was heated.
Right.
This is the person I've relied on for. This is my backbone. I hate to say it, but she was my backbone. And now that I'm losing that, I was pissed off.
Okay.
I never thought about using that shotgun. Never thought about I thought about it, but I've never actually. The only time I've grabbed that shotgun was to check on how it's doing and put it back in the safe and hide the key because I thought my mom was going to lose it. I get the shotgun and I put it in the back of my car, and I drive illegally. I drive around illegally because I was ready. I don't care, man. I was ready. A lot of it was shit talk. I wasn't that serious about it. A lot of it was serious, and because I was thinking, I was like, well, you're really gonna do that? And I was hesitating. I was really, really hesitating. I couldn't even pull out of the driveway to do it, man.
To do what?
To go and kill Tatiani.
What?
David blamed his mother's friend for ruining his family. He believed that she convinced his mother to leave him and his father, so he decided that she had to die.
Were you blaming her for, you said your mom had suddenly stopped being empathetic?
Empathetic, she just never ever talked to me. She was out of the house 80% of the day. She never talked to me, and I'm going through a lot.
Okay.
And I was expecting her, which she's going through a lot. And I understand that's why she acted the way she did, and maybe I should have thought about that. Because maybe if I was more empathetic, this would have never happened. I was gonna go and do it, but I couldn't even leave the driveway. I was just talking. I wasn't gonna do it.
Sure. You were just angry, I'm sure.
I was angry and I was in shock. So I walked back in the house with the shotgun in the case, and I walked in the house. I point the gun at Mom, and then she's like, David, what are you doing? I unloaded the shotgun, and everything was peaceful if I just continued what I did. So we sat down, and she sat down on the couch, and I sat down on the floor. There was 10 shotgun shells on the table. I had the shotgun, and I was sitting there. Out of everybody I was going to kill, that was the last person I would expect to do it.
What do you mean everybody you were going to kill?
I was planning on it, but I changed my mind because I just couldn't do it. But even when I was planning on it and I thought I was going to do it, I knew that was the one person I just wouldn't do it. Without the finger on the trigger, I pointed the shotgun.
When I come in the house, did you have it with you? Because I did not see it with you.
It was under the table.
You were sitting style.
I was sitting inside with the shotgun right in my feet.
I never seen it.
That's where it was. I put one in the chamber when you came in the house.
You did that when I got there?
No, before you got there. It was already in the chamber.
David, we had a rule. That gun is to defend the house.
You guys were talking. You unloaded the shotgun.
I was on the floor with the shotgun, and I pointed the gun at her. I don't remember what she said, but she was really, really antagonizing, which that's not a right. You don't shoot somebody because they fucking yell at you.
Mm.
And then I was nervous because I was thinking to myself, damn, you try to play big boy for once. You try to actually, you trusted yourself with a shotgun, and now Dad's coming back home, and he's about to take that gun away, and you're just going to go back to being that.
That was your mentality?
Not when I shot her, but that's what got me nervous.
I wasn't even coming for any of that. I was coming home to bring peace.
We'll talk about that later. We're talking to these people. He came in the house, and I was so f***ing nervous. Wasn't an excuse. There was parts where I thought I would control myself in the past, and then I just lose it. But I'm not a psychopath or sociopath.
Yeah.
I can still control
I'm
myself.
gonna leave it right there.
But, I still had really bad outbursts. I've had a psychologist, I've had a psychiatrist. No matter what intrusive thoughts come in my head, no matter how angry I am, no matter whenever I'm angry, my intrusive thoughts, I was angry, and I started talking about, because when he got in the house, I got so heated. Because I wasn't expecting it to be between me and her. And then I got heated, so I started bringing up all the messed up stuff she said to me.
David admitted to removing the shells from the gun and placing them on the kitchen table during the argument with his mother. He then loaded a single shell back into the gun. This shows intent. This shows that David planned on using the gun.
I was pointing the gun around. I pointed it at Dad because they were going to get the gun. I turned around, bop.
I wasn't getting anything, David. I just was there. And
You were walking towards me to grab the shotgun.
No, right. Once I realized you had it. But I didn't know I wasn't there for it. I didn't know what was going on. I was trying to keep peace, man. I just woke up and drove straight over there. When I noticed you had a gun and you were waving it around, yes, I did. I was like, David, what are you doing? I was coming there just for peace. We're signing papers tomorrow. We're selling a house.
I was
peace.
looking forward for all three of us to at least be together so we can have my graduation.
I was gonna
so I can still have my mom with me.
I was going to buy chocolates and flowers. That's my whole plan for tomorrow.
I was planning on even if they do divorce, maybe I was going to have a graduation. Maybe I was going to have a future. Maybe I was going to have my mom.
A narcissist may commit a harmful act and then focus only on how it damages their image, status, or comfort, rather than feeling genuine remorse. David is showing some key traits of narcissism as he talks about how his mother's death impacted him and him alone. He hasn't shown any empathy towards his father who just lost his wife and how his father may be feeling.
It was all because of me!
No, David. It's not all because of you. You've had a rough life, and I have...
I didn't have the life you had, Dad. You didn't kill anybody. I did. This isn't a excuse. Whatever prison I go to, I deserve it.
David, stop that. They'll figure that out. You don't need to be talking that. That's their job. All right? Don't hate yourself is what I'm telling you.
I got no problem with you praying.
I can't love myself after I just killed my mother.
I know that.
Aaron attempts to show his son how his wife's death affected him, but as soon as David realizes this will take the attention off of him, he shuts his father down.
Tomorrow I was going to bring chocolates and flowers.
Okay, I don't need to hear that right now. I don't want to hear about that because I don't want to fantasize. Because maybe fantasizing is just going to make it worse.
I understand that, but I'm just telling you right now, listen to me. You did not mean to do that. I know how you love your mother, and I know you've been suffering and hurting. We've all been suffering and hurting. I know how bad you've been hurting. Son, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my lack of being the father and the husband I should have been has led to this point. I cannot go back in time. That's what I've been trying to tell your mother. I can't go back on nothing. I was just hoping and praying for a new start. You got caught in the middle of it. I have seen you suffering. I've been checking on you and worried sick about you every day. That's why I call you all morning long. I've never called you this much.
The detective steps out of the room and leaves the father and son alone together. David decides he needs more sympathy, so he calls a close family member and cries as hard as he can to her.
If it was an accident or if I did it in cold blood, I can't.
David, stop all that kind of talking, man. That's what they do. I know for a fact you didn't mean to do that.
I need to think about it. I need to think about it.
There's nothing to think about, David. What I'm just telling you is stop all that kind of talk.
My mom's gone. My mom, the only person that gave me so much empathy, is gone. I prayed so much. Even after she died, I prayed to God so she can bring her back. He can still do it, God. He can still do it, God. Waymaker, miracle worker, always keep her light in the darkness. Pray. If Lazarus could stay dead for a long time and come back, she can come back. It's literally a bad dream. I always thought I was lonely, and now I'm gonna be even more lonely. I loved her more than I loved God. My mom is gone! She's gone! I pulled the trigger. I'm not a good son.
Yes, you are, David.
I'm not maybe to you, maybe
David.
but not to mom.
David.
I was not a good son. And the fact that I heard that literally makes me want to vomit. I'm nauseated.
What happened?
She said I've been a good son to my mom. I just hearing that makes me want to vomit.
Who said that?
Yeah, Jeannie.
I can't even smell gunpowder anymore. I can't. I can smell. I can just, it's just in my head. I can smell
I
it.
understand, son.
Something that I always enjoyed is now something I'm always going to regret. Something that I expected to enjoy shooting. Oh boy, I can't even think about it.
Dear Lord, please, I hope and pray you received her with open arms. I hope and pray she's in paradise right now. Dear Lord, I pray my beautiful, wonderful, awesome wife is in paradise. God, I pray that you opened her with open arms.
The detective asks Aaron to join him in the other room so he can explain to him what will happen to his son.
To give you a heads up kind of what's going on.
I don't want to hear it, but I know I need to hear it.
Well, and you need to hear it. You want to sit down, you can.
I know I have to hear it, but I just...
The bottom line is you know, obviously,
It's horrible.
I didn't expect some of the things that he was going to say, and some of those things obviously caused some problems. You know, when he talks about wanting to kill Tatiana, and you know, and I understand that he's angry, and that's apparent. And then he talks about putting unloading the gun, but then putting one back in the chamber before you got there, and you know, I mean, he pointed the gun at your wife and shot her.
I know that. I know it happened.
And the problem is that after listening to him talk, I don't think it was accidental. I don't think that he had malice in his heart, but I don't think it was accidental. I think he got pissed off, and I think he overreacted, and he had the gun and he pulled the trigger. That's the bottom line. That's what it sounds like after listening to him. It sounds like he was amped up, and he intended to kill Tatiana but couldn't. And then he comes back in and gets a confrontation with your wife. And then when you show up, he freaks out and pops the round off into Mom. I don't know why he chose to do that. I didn't have a chance to ask him, because when we started going down that road, it was apparent to me that, you know, it was a little more than what this initially appeared to be. And he's a little, and I understand that he has some psychological issues, but I mean, he's a little more on point than I expected. I mean, he was able to tell a clear story. But the problem is we have to deal with what happened.
I understand that, and I don't.
And
He's been going to therapy for years. He's got this therapist. I don't even know her name. David knows her name.
Okay.
I've never met her.
Okay.
He's been seeing this therapist. He's taken all these different medicines, and I don't even know the medicines he's took.
Okay.
And this is part of the arguments my wife and me would have, that you don't even know anything. And it's like, baby, I don't know anything. All I know is I'm tired. I'm gone all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a crane operator. I work 100 hours a week sometimes.
Yeah, I know, and I know you said you travel a lot too.
I'm always gone.
That's what I said. I mean, your world just got pulled out from underneath.
And my best friend, my son,
Yeah.
he's fixing to graduate. We just bought him a car. He's going to take his driving test Monday.
Well, the bottom line is that the arrest starts the process, but that's not the end of this. Obviously, he goes to court and all of that. His lawyers need to be made aware of whatever conditions he has. So I don't know whether you're going to get a lawyer for him or you're.
I don't know how to. Dude, I don't even know how to do anything. I'm gonna have to do things that I don't know how to do. Man, I lost my mom in September.
Well, and I heard you say that earlier.
I lost my mom. I lost my little. This is just, dude. This is too much, man. This is just too much, man. I know I'm not perfect, but this is just too much, man. This is.
Well, ultimately he'll be booked into jail tonight, and then he'll see a judge, and a judge will decide whether he gets a bond or not. And then ultimately, I mean, you know, you'll have to, if he gets a bond, I mean, you'll have to explore those options as far as getting him out. But regardless, you know, you're going to have to get a handle on whatever he's got going on mentally. He made the decision to pull the trigger. So you can't blame you for that. He made that decision. Whether it was out of anger or being emotional or whatever the circumstances behind that caused him to do that, he made that decision. You know, and the problem is he started tonight with, you know, intent to kill somebody else. And fortunately, he didn't go through with that. I just wish he had not gone through with this. I wish he had just left the gun unloaded and, let you come over there and you could have secured it and it would have been done. But, he chose a different course of action. And he made that choice, and I think he's capable of making a choice. He showed that he was, because he was able to talk about it and explain what was going on. So the only thing I didn't get to ask him is why. And this isn't, this isn't the end. This is like I was telling your dad. This is my part of the job where I don't have any other choice in the situation.
It's fine.
But it's up to the court to decide what happens, okay? Not me, not anybody else, okay? So I got some paperwork to do, and then we'll get you over to the jail, and then you should see a lawyer soon. Within like 24 hours, you'll see a lawyer. So,
I just need, no matter what I did, I just need some kind of empathy or something.
I understand, and I'm gonna tell you, David, I feel for you. This is a terrible. It's awful for you. It's awful for your dad. It's awful for your mom.
In the end, David was charged with murder and he was sent to the county jail. The question remained, was David competent to stand trial? David was evaluated by a court-appointed psychiatrist. After his evaluation, the psychiatrist stated that even though David had one of the worst cases of OCD he had ever seen, he was fit to stand trial. Just days before the trial took place, prosecution offered him a plea deal. David would accept the deal, and he would plead guilty to the reduced charge of manslaughter, and he received 10 years in prison. His release date is set for early 2032. Do you think the punishment fit the crime? Do you think he's a danger to society? Please share your thoughts in the comments below.